The grill or bonfire this weekend, beware. Fire officials issuing a warning that if you spark any type of fire, it could scorch your pocketbook. 4 in Your Corner's Andre Sr. telling you about the hefty fines before your next barbecue.
So here's the bottom line. Even if you start a fire by accident, like we've seen in 2 recent cases, you could be charged a fine for putting it out. Sites like this are becoming all too familiar across Southwest Florida.
It really just doesn't take very much this time of year for something like this to occur.
Brush fires popping up everywhere. Some start naturally, like this brush fire at the Florida Panther Refuge off Alligator Alley, sparked by a lightning strike.
The drier the vegetation, the more likely it is that it's not going to take very much for a fire to start.
Some are set on purpose by arsonists, and then there was the fire in Lehigh Acres yesterday that was sparked by someone cooking outdoors.
It was a grill fire, and there were some circumstances where someone was doing some cooking outside, and that's what led to the fire.
Even though the person responsible did not start the fire on purpose, they will be held accountable.
We did issue the individual a notice of violation, which means that we do have the ability to fine them for the cost that it takes for us to put out the fire.
The fine in this case is small because the fire was just about an acre. Only 1 fire truck was brought in, and a strike team was on standby because there were a lot of homes in the area. But the person who accidentally started a massive brush fire on Pine Island 2 weeks ago will get a much larger fine.
In Bokeelia, we had multiple units on scene, several bulldozers as well as engines out there, along with several fire departments and our fixed-wing aircraft.
Fire officials trying to get a major point across now.
In a lot of situations, folks just don't realize that there's a potential for these fires to occur.
Pay attention and be aware of your surroundings, because if you don't,
you can be held accountable if your actions do lead to a wildfire, whether it was accidental or intentional.
There are no hard and fast numbers as to how much that fine will be. They're assessed on an individual basis. In Naples, Andre Sr., Fox 4, in your corner.